exposing all hidden agendas from enablers. Wonderful, Baba. Thank you so much. At least we are two of us. Yes, I see my wonderful friend Mr. Anderson says we shall overcome. Hello, Mr. Anderson. I see Prince says unmask the enablers. Bertrand says everything good. Oh, I think he's referring to the sound. Thank you, Bertrand. So please let me get some of your greetings come up. Let me see what is happening. Zoe is sending me a heart of love. White says volume is confirmed. German still. Guten Abend. Guten Abend, mein lieber Freund. Mara says your sound system is awesome. Okay, thank you, wonderful people. Zoe says share, share, share. Minaj says my beloved handsome brother. Hello, Minaj. Thank you, wonderful people of the beloved nation, friends and fans of Mr. Nanchop. To those of you joining me from the United States of America, I want to say a wonderful good afternoon to you. And of course, good morning to those of you in California. And I also want to say good evening, good night to those of you in the Middle East, in Asia. Those of you in Ground 0 and Ground 1, good evening to you. And the rest of you in Europe, of course, good evening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Amazonians, I am coming to you today for us to have a chat. You know, this is Amber Voice, right? And I would definitely like us to maintain it that way. And of course, there are two sensitive topics that I'm bringing up to you today. First of all, I would like to expose to you La République's plan. Listen, I've told you that there is nothing that La République will do, or in fact, as a matter of fact, whatsoever they are thinking before they even conceive it, we already know. You can imagine the spirit in which we are operating with. And I want you to understand that whenever La République is even thinking to conceive a thought against us, we already know. You know what that means? That means they are fruitless. Their mischievous plans and ideologies are fruitless against us. And that gives us an assurance of victory. I want you to always operate from this assurance of victory that La République can never win us in this battle. They can never. It is impossible. Let them do what they want to do. Let them bribe whosoever. Listen, you know, there is one thing about the aircraft. No matter how high it flies, it must surely come down. Be it by accident or by normal landing, it will come down. Yes, no matter how we are the airport in this revolution, we Amazonians, we are the airport. No matter how high, how one-sided, how deep, how fast, come on, use the other adjectives yourselves. La République might want to fly. They will land. They will land. So why do we will not beat ourselves? Why do you bother? Fellow Amazonians, you see these surrogates and baby polluted individuals, I lack words to use to describe them, that are working for La République, the enablers. Don't worry. They will shout on the social media, they will cry, they will scream their voices, they will exhaust their energies. We remain the airport. They will land on us because we will determine everything. We determine, listen, in this revolution, we determine the pace. We determine everything that happens with the Amazonian people. And we must maintain that composure. We must maintain that stability. We must maintain that position. Nothing shall and should move us. In German, we have a normal phrase that says, in der Ruhe liegt die Kraft. I wish I can best explain that in English. It's like, in your calmness is the power. So let La République do whatever they want to do. Brothers and sisters, let them hire all their internal enablers that they want to hire. Let them, give them money. Let them spend whatsoever they want to spend. If they like, they should buy the whole world against us Amazonians. They cannot kill the spirit in us. They cannot kill this desire. You can never kill it. This strong willingness and desire for freedom. Click on the share button as you join, brothers and sisters. Let's have 200 people. We have, I think, 18 people to go to make it 200, so we can dive straight into our presentation for today. Now, brothers and sisters, I want to give you this assurance. Papa and Mommy them, I want to make una be very, very confident. I want to make una be very, very calm. Mona know the shake. You know, when person they shake it, they make mistakes. But when you be calm, focus, when you get that inner calmness, may you strengthen that. You do things with that confidence, and the position that will get them. Not no day where La Republic fit do for destroy this our victory over them. If them be fit do them for destroy them, they for don't do a long time ago. So all these things where them they do, them they worry and worry. They cannot quench that spirit of freedom in us, that test of freedom. You see, they don't try so many fake promises as of usual. It never bring with no satisfaction, because the true test for freedom, where they for our heart, it be unquenchable, it be unkillable, it be undeniable. Yes. So not to know the way La Republic fit do, where it go quench we down. And I will talk about some key things and for here. I will expose some wonderful key things and for una in a short moment. But as you join, I want each and every one of you to click on the share button. Let me see what is happening. I see Gladys. Gladys, you have not yet clicked. You never click for share button. Akenji, you say German still. But Akenji, I need to see and say you don't click for the share button. Ngabu Love, even you never click for share button. I say, Madi, see. I see my wonderful friend Tatso says, great shows, Mr. Nanchop. Please send PowerPoint. I'm coming to that. Oh, you didn't say you don't read my mind. I'm coming to that. That's the point I'll be expatiating on later today. Yes, I see my man Otto don't share. Use Otto don't share. Correct. I see I'm name sharer. Any man with the comment, I check whether I don't share. Grace Nova share. Grace says, thank you, Mr. Nanchop. They continue to fail because failure is their first name. You are right, Grace, but you've not shared. Click on the share button, Mom. Gary, you never share. It's a calm and focus, like President Dr. Sako said. Yes, wonderful. Also, you never share. When you share, with the comment, you never share. Now, brothers and sisters, fellow Amazonians, as I said, nothing stop we from this victory. I see Titi says, good evening. Mr. Matt says, good evening. Mr. Joe says, greetings from Leverkusen. Mr. Joe, you've not shared. Click, I want me to share. Vivi, I know, give you my kiss again. Oh, if you not share. Oh. Ngabu say, I don't share. Now I see him for calling your name, say you don't share. Ngabu, now I see him. Honsi, you never share. I never say I'm Honsi care, you never share. You say fresh picking. I get for saying your name say share. Mommy Pepsi, you never share. He say thank you, sir. Mr. Fongang, you never share. He say fire, bro. You never share. My wonderful friend, I say Mr. Afo. Al Afo, who say I don't love so? I don't disrespect you, eh? It don't be that I weeks I never see you for sure. May not be so you don't go take your own small money for La Republico. Like I could just grant you from one of my shoulder, I need to spell you. And it's friendship not there. And my touch like public money. My friendship the finish with him. Mr. Afo, please share. I see Borisco. Borisco say yes, Mr. Nanchop. Please, Mr. Borisco, I want to see beside your name share. You never share. Aha. I see Mr. Awung don't share. Correct. Wonderful. Now, beloved people of the great nation of Amazonia, you're welcome to today's edition of Amber Voice. Now, as you can see on the screen, thank you, Mr. Otto. As you can see on the screen, we're talking about exposing La Republique's plan on school resumption. Now, Papa and Mommy them, I want to break this thing down gently. Make we understand how. You know, as Ngabu Love don't give me that title to say I be the minister of explaining things. Yes. Now so my own grace that so I want to explain some certain things there. We understand them for the revolution. I don't start for talk say. Listen, not the way it go stop we for the revolution. We be like airport. La Republique be like plane. La Republique the fly. When engine go spoil, that plane go land. When kerosene go finish, that plane go land. Yes. Now so will be airport for this revolution. So even the United Nations, all them be plane, may they fly high. When petrol go finish, they will land. If they don't want to lie because of high, when petrol finish, they go upside the fall, they get accident, they don't still meet up with down. So we not get for the shake. You see all the noise that they say for social media. Now all that way they feel do. Tell me what all this internet enablers them, all their own noise, it end for social media, it become void and fruitless. Just because it end for social media. They feel only succeed for deceive 20 or 30 few derailed people with a big craze like them. But the intelligent and the resilient Amazonians them, even if they go astray, because of the desire for freedom for their heart, they go always come back, can maintain the strength of the revolution. You see. So, as a matter of fact, one revolution they on course. So, when I see all this madness for social media, because I call them madness because nobody for right senses, if they do those kind of things, if they talk those kind of things, if they write those kind of things. But some people they want to bring down a revolution just to a social media platform fight. Even the way that La Republic desire say it may be. You see, La Republic desire say may be according to their own tone, according to their path, according to their pace. But we get the knife and the yam. We are the kings, we are the dictators in the revolution. Dictators in the sense now they dictate the path, now they dictate the end of the revolution. Now they dictate how the revolution works. You see, for Ganzero, they want to have a manipulate to enforce their own ghost town on our people. We say no, we declare, we enforce the ghost town according to our taste. Who owns the land? We own the land and we control the land. Yes, and thank you, Papa and Mommy, for Ganzero, because now on our heart, now on our desire, now on our cry, now till we there is on our heart. Now with the world they respect them, now we respect them, and I will always stand for. Listen, apart from say you and me will get Amazonian blood, you know another thing will make we come on for this revolution. I want to tell you, you know why you there for here to watch me? You for then now you do some different thing. Maybe you there for work, but you don't put earphone, you do hear Mr. Nanchop. You don't put handy, you don't put laptop, you do see Mr. Nanchop, you do work. Why? Because inside your heart, you get a strong positive desire for freedom. You want that break out. You want to be free. You want to see our people them free. You want to see our people them free from the killings of La Republique. You want to see our people them free from the manipulation of La Republique, from the deaths, from the killing of La Republique. You want to see our people free. And now why don't you contribute money? You attend meetings them. You get sleepless nights. You join shows them. You active for inform yourself about the state of the revolution and about the things of the revolution. Now because of that, sometimes you make mistake. Some evil people for the revolution, that they deceive you with their evilness, but you go come back for the correct lane. Why? You need to be carried away by their deception because you get the revolution inside your heart. You see, so if you see even the other person way to the comment, way to the wash, it too now because it to get the revolution inside your heart, Papa and Mommy there. So apart from say all we are Amazonians, you see, so we get plenty commonness and plenty things where they bind we together. We want to see success and victory. So we go put our efforts collectively and work towards that success. No be person who can give you success. No, they like gift where some person will can't say, oh, take a I dash you this success. No, we see that kind of thing them now for corrupt countries and corrupt institutions them, where you go see student, you know go even write exam. Professor go tell you say make a open food. When you open food, they go give result a pass. Corrupt system. But in a justice system like what you would fight for and what you want, you work hard. The one that they say hard work pays. You see, so we have to work hard as we don't work hard for this revolution, so that we get the desired result. Now, in that, we'll get our enemies them, with them they fight. Them they fight. We'll not go underestimate them. No ever underestimate your enemy, even if you trunk passy. You see? So La Republique now our enemy. We will know. La Republique, you do everything for try for discredit us, for fight we, for quench down the desire for success inside our heart. And for do it for chakara we. Brothers and sisters, my papa and my mommy there for Amazonia. You want to enter this fight, which will make you enter this fight. I want to ask you the question. Now, this chakara will happen for ground zero. What will make this chakara happen for ground zero? You see, we got to understand. I know where to go because I want to we go for some journey for this revolution way. I want all money I open for some two way. Plenty of people don't forget that. You know, say one bad thing for life now forgetfulness. And it been a part of life, say we return to forget some things sometimes. But he also finds say more we get people where they feel help with the remind we now whether way documentation good. Documentation, it means say write down things them. So that means you don't forget them. You see. Now what they go see me sometimes I go even at the drive motor. When I reach something come from my head, I just drive back. I take my pen. I always get my pen and paper from my motor. I go write those things down, write them. I cannot forget. They tell we say, well, what pen and paper better pass good brain. So I try to tell you say, money brain feel always forget, but documentation good. Now why that for this revolution, we get for the document all the things that we would go through and the experiences, so that we will not forget. And so that if some person can lie we tomorrow, okay, you see sometimes on my show, when I want to talk about some person, I want show and I say, na lie man. I dey bring what we talk yesterday, or 2 months ago, or 1 year ago. I go deep camp, I bring them. Then I bring what we talk today, so that you go see and say, this man does so, it don't change. So that papa and mommy, you go see and say, oh, this man don't turn, the pikin don't turn a bad pikin. This man don't turn a conny talk. Yes, because if not be so, we go forget which way the man be stand for or which we be stand for yesterday, and then we will be deceived. Now, papa and mommy them, plenty story there for the outside, plenty toku, plenty chakara, plenty noise. Where people they make them talk say, oh, make pikin them go take book, them go back for school. They say school na good thing, book na good thing. Them talk say, oh, people they must go back for school. Maybe they not go wait, they talk all those things. Okay, papa and mommy. Today for this my show, I want make we chakara this story for school. We go chakara am fine. We go look am deep. Then we go look the past. We go look wait till be make we will come up to left school. We go look wait till be make we will be vexed. We so we need to go back for school. Those things and when they be make we will vex, we need to go enter classroom. Those things them when them be make what teachers them vex. They say they need to go enter class again. Those things them don't be solved. If they never be solved, why some person they can't tell you today so we get for go back for school, go enter class? Make we look at. I don't hear plenty people they talk. Plenty people they talk. Say maybe can they go back for school. I wanna know one funny thing. Now that's all those people with them they work with La Republique, not them. The first where people say me they go back for school. May I put something for screen? Make we see. Make I put something for screen. Okay. Make we see. Okay, when I see. As soon as I see I'm for screen, my mommy and my papa there. Now that una picking that way we don't go astray. We don't go take money for Pobia. We don't go take money for La Republique. Then he call it say Ellis Smith. It is everything can wait. It's a but not education of children. Then if it for say it right for Eric Tato say Eric Tato don't confirm to don't demonstrate today say a clear tactical mastery of the revolution and leadership. He say our children they must go for school. You see. He say we no must hope picking the same way they no go for school. They write and say even though different political we get different political and ideological differences. Okay. I put that thing so that man if you read grammar, make you read them easier. But now, papa and mommy them. Now who be this Ellis Smith? Now that one picking way, if you don't come talk say they amongst us, it be the talk, would be glad say, oh, the picking don't understand our problem. In the talk we talk, oh, in the talk wait till we there for our heart. Before one know, it don't go join Pobia. Ellis Smith na that very picking way, we don't see and say, in a number and fail on Congo. Then they go for Nigeria for go deceive for refugee them, say me they come back. So that the international community go to say problem don't finish for this war. So, people don't come back. War don't finish. Problem don't finish. Now they no go hear our cry again. They go left Mr. Biame the kill people secretly. Ellie Smith na that picking way. You don't go say conscience for second money. For sake say, it no get heart for we people where them they die. For sake say, it no get heart for see where we want mommy them and our papa them they suffer for bush. Them they suffer. Now, I get one question for us all these picking them when they don't go shut down. Them they talk say, may people go back for school. Papa and mommy them. I want to ask this question. By the way, why it be saying that only people where them they work with La Republic, them they put pressure, say may people go back for school? When I ask yourself that question, why? Ellie Smith, another one I go put them for screen. I'm gonna say, why don't say me don't come the other day? I put them make gonna say, now that when them they call and say your next record, that one too that they call and say your next record, he come out from nowhere with your uneducated brain. He talks say he want me to speak and go back for school. We can see the other one. That one we get AIDS, we get HIV, we suffer for HIV. The thing they say don't affect the brain. Now in that he can't wake up, he talks say, me picking and go back for school. Now in that he talk. Mommy and papa don't wanna see him. It is me picking and go back for school. Now when I go imagine say failure in Congo, Nambere, La République, Ellie Smith, Yannick Sikord, Epom, the AIDS patient, then go wake up the talk say me picking them go back for school. I want to ask you now, if you now look all these picking the way I call them name, look the way they call them say failure in Congo. You no get no education for your life. Look the one where they call and say Yannick Sikord. Better book, you no carry for it. Look the one they call and say a poem. Better book, you no dey for it. Now people, this way the one can tell we say they know education and the importance of education more than us, more than you, papa and mommy, when now you know for push picking for school. The problem why they see and I want to expose for una, wait it don't happen for background. Oh, una don't know all this why. I want to expose them for una. I want to come tell una. Me, Mr. Nanchop, and I go agree with many of una, many Amazonians, who believe and we know say education be as important as life. Education be very important. Just as self-determination also be very important. Education be very important just as peace and unity be very important. Education be very important, but it not be more important than life. For sake I say, if I die, which advantage all my BB book go be for me? Go for graveyard. And they always talk say, if you go for graveyard, this burying ground. Say burying ground are the richest place where you get them for this world. You know why? Because if you go for burying ground, you go see people with BBBB doctorate degree. People where they learn BBBB book. Them they all for burying ground. Yes. People where they don't go big school, they get big title. If you go for burying ground, you go see people where they get BBBB vision. Most of them, their vision no be ever become realized. Then die with that BB vision. Then they for bury ground. So now so bury ground be rich with plenty vision, plenty BB brain and big book, but bury ground quiet. If you go enter burying ground, that's so burying ground quiet. They say no man no dey with all the big book. Even though education be important, but life be more important than education. Now, would you see these people then they talk say, oh, may picking them go back for school, education be important. Now they want tell we say education be important than for we. Like say we will say we're picking them for school. We don't know say education be important for them. If we not be no say education be important for those picking them, why we send them for school? We be the same we're picking them for school. Because we be believe say education a good thing for every picking. Yes. But the problem them where them be make we vex. So we not go send our picking them for school. The problem the way they be make we heart chakara. We say we not go send our picking for school. Or our picking them for school. Those problems they never be solved. Papa and mommy, why that so some person who can't tell we say we must go send our picking them back for school. We must go send our picking them back for school. Like say we no know say school good for our pikin them. We know say school, excuse me. We know say book good for pikin them. So I want to show now how La République they try for kill our victory for the revolution. How La République they try for manipulate the revolution and they will fight for freedom, which is this thing for school. Papa and mommy them, when I remember say for long time I be don't can't tell when I say La République no fit ever win for this war. Now they the fear for can't talk with we for the United Nations and for Switzerland because them no say when them can't talk with we will go win them for that argument. We go win them for that argument, for that court, and if we win them for them, now all that for them. So France don't tell them, say make them not go attend that talk with we. Make them do everything for suppress we with the power. Now why they don't give them money, make them kill the pay people, make them fight against we. Even some activists them, where them be talk for we. Now they don't talk against we. Now La République and France don't tell the international community, say everything they fine. Una no worry. No wahala, no day. Everything they fine. When I see what them they do for Bamenda, they go send plenty people. They say they want to kill all those boys them with them they fight for protect we and want me them. They say they go send one them for Libya. Let me they go kill a general where they call and say field marshal. Them say they go send the one them for other places. Make them go kill our brothers and sisters them. So that them go can't talk for one man say one man wanna see we don't kill all those picking the way they be the true hate for fight against we. Then now they don't give money. For some other ones, them say, may they can't deceive what people say. Una don't over suffer, no. But when I say una picking them back for school, so that what people them now they go to say, oh, not true. We don't over suffer. But we send picking them for school. Like say they come talk say school na good thing. How una go move una picking them for school? School na good thing. When I send them back for school. Now I get a lot of questions where I go ask them. I want me all una they watch me, mommy and papa them. All una wanna show for Matango house. Mo wanna answer the question for me. For me wanna picking Mr. Nanchop. Yes. I get question where I go ask una now. Where I want me all Ambazonian they answer me the question. These people then they can't preach for we say, oh, book fine, school fine, when education fine, when I send picking for school. That talk this one a conny talk. That talk sound good for ear, but practically it not be applicable. Why it not be applicable? Make I explain that for una make una understand mommy and papa them. Inside our country, what would they call them say Ambazonia? We don't talk say we've been an independent country from La République. We don't talk say we'll be vexed as this thing we want start, na teacher them, na lawyer them, na students them, na picking them, where them be the go school for go learn BB book, na them be vexed. Them talk say they get problem them inside their heart where they want them say make government look inside that problem. Government make high man, he send soldiers them go they kill those picking them, they shoot them. I don't put video the other day where I see how one of our picking and he friend them where them be catch them for 2016 for Boya. This picking them be then a university student them where them be the go book for go learn book. La République can catch them take and go put them for Kondingi. Shooted today. Them some of their friends them don't die for Kondingi. Some of themselves them don't get sickness for Kondingi. They know where them still did 5 years now. Them they suffer. Them they cry. No man know they hear their voice. Then La République they come tell we say me will go send other picking them for school. For which kind of school? Where their friends them and their classmates them they still there inside prison for La République. Some of them don't die. La République careless about their lives. He say we go send other picking them for school. Una no see and say La République the plan for kill our own picking them one send for school. Una no imagine say for 2017 them be go the key school picking them. How many school picking them be die? For 2018 we see how they go for one school they capture plenty school picking them, they kidnap them, they rape some, they sleep with some, they kill some. Since we would decide say school no go be and all school then go close, we never see and say that kidnapping for school picking them no day again, that killing for school picking them no day again. La République now they look for means for commit more atrocities. Then they talk say we send one picking them for school again, so that they go kill them. When they go kill them, they go send the Amber boys them kill them. But now them don't lost. Now we because now our picking they don't die. No be La République picking them. Then they take now people, they give them money, make they can't preach, go back to school. When I ask them, I will tell when I say I get plenty of question for ask. Make I ask on a question, Papa, Mommy them. May we reason this thing together. For those that when them they talk, say may we send our picking them for school. And point number one, we don't talk say we'll be in a separate country from La République du Cameroon. We don't talk say we'll be separate. That means say we'll get our own government. We'll even get our own educational department where them develop a curriculum for school when peace will be. Now, you get Amazonia, you get La République, 2 countries. Now, people then they say we must send our picking them back for school for Amazonia. Say government for La République, the testimony will send our picking them. Who say when I don't see say Nigeria government, they go talk for Spain, say may Spain people send their picking them for school. Who say when I don't see them? Like say people for Spain, they don't know say education good. Okay. For those that when they testimony will send our picking them for school, the problem that when they take the picking them out of school, those problems them don't be solved. Una answer me. I say I will ask all una plenty question today. May Papa and Mommy them. Una ask una self this question. The problem will be take what picking them out of school. Those problems that don't be solved. Una know the answer. The answer why I will talk now. No. Okay. What about those villages them for inside Amazonia? Where they don't burn those villages. Them don't burn the schools them. They don't shoot people. Picking the wrong one. So one them there for Nigeria. So when they don't go for inside some places for La République. So when they don't go for town. So when they don't run. Statistics they show say they don't burn over 200 small villages for Amazonia. We will be get small schools them for day. Now, people don't run. If you go for a place like Ekwakwa, nobody know the day. When I see for Ekona, when I see for Mauto, for Lisoka, all those small villages them, you go for Northern Zone, you go for Bali, you go for all those small, you go for places, even for big towns them don't burn all schools them don't shoot picking them. For some school themselves, grass don't grow, so you know if you know say school be there for that place, you know if you know say house be there for that place. Now so now snake them they stay inside the class, now snake them they get meeting inside the class. Now for that kind of places, the one wanna go send wanna picking them. Where they don't burn all the schools, and what's the picking they go shit on the learn book. Yes. When them the testimony they send picking them for school, for those villages where they don't burn all school, they don't burn houses them, who's picking them go shit on the learn book? For who's apparently they the one just give them notion for international communities say school don't start because they themselves them know say them don't burn all schools them for villages. Picking them no fit go back for school because them don't burn all schools them. So who's picking them go shit on for learn book? Even those them when them call themselves, I don't put them for here when I don't see a poem. When I don't see Ellie Smith, when I don't see all those internal enablers where they don't go take money for La République, then they can't say more when I say when I'm picking them for school. Papa and Mommy, where you there for village, where they don't burn all schools them for village. You go ask yourself that question. So you go send picking for what kind of school? No, for what kind of school? No. Katika Julius, where them they call and say Tara for Kondingi, because that man when them call and say Tara for Kondingi, they call and say Julius Ayuktabe and Ellie Smith and all this one them. When I want more picking negotiation for Osa Lembuk. For place for ground where they don't burn all houses. They want villages where they don't burn them. Who's people those people for village, who say them go stay? Where they go send picking them for bush, for school. What about picking them where Papa and Mommy when I know say now we Papa them and Mommy them. Now we the pay school fees for picking them. Now we the take care for picking them. What about those pickings when they don't kill them Papa them? They don't kill them Mommy them. Picking the way they don't capture their Papa and their Mommy them, they take and go put them for prison, for Yaoundé, for Kondingi, for La République. Now which man go pay those picking their school fees them? Now which kind man go take care for those picking them? Now which kind man go help that picking them for teach them homework? Where their Papa and their Mommy them they die for prison, for La République. Then when they come tell we say me we go send picking them for school. For which kind of school? Which sense they for that talk? Which kind man go be for the right senses? You see how our people they suffer. You see how La République they kill our people every day. If they talk say, when they go send picking them for school. You want me La République go kill them picking them? Which kind picking them? We get over 200 picking them when they're there for Nigeria. Where they don't even know how they go start for come back for house. Some they don't get even chop for chop. You did tell me they go come back for Amazonia. They go enter for school where their villages and their houses don't be born. Papa and mommy them, when I reason the talk, this talk makes sense for you, for your head. Okay, then they surely talk for some of you now on a day for those villages and for those towns and when they never born them. But when I go look those schools them, they don't chakara. Now for day you want to say your picking. Okay, make we assume say we talk now say we want to send our picking them for school. Me we assume. So we agree now say Amazonians them education a good thing. Me too, I like education and we believe say education a good thing. Very important. Just like life too a good thing. Okay. If we talk now say we want to send our picking them for school, now who come and go teach us picking them? Now French teacher where they come out for La République, them go teach that picking them. And I want to ask you some question where I want me everybody hear this question. When I hold an ear, ask yourself this question. Now who go pay those teachers them when them go teach what picking them? Now who? Now La République. So when I believe say when I go say when I picking them for school, make La République is send his own French teachers and make them go teach the picking them. Then they pay them for you. You believe say La République love we so much. When they go tell you so when I say when I picking them for school, then they go to pay teachers them for teacher. That means say we the fool ourselves. How we go manage talk say we will be an independent nation from La République? We they say we don't declare our independence on the 1st of October 2017. That means it will be a different country from La République. Then we can't talk today say, may we send our picking them for school, may La République pay the teachers them when them go teach them. It makes sense. That means we still depend on La République. That means we still get connection with La République. That means we still regard them. And so long as we still do that kind of thing where we still regard La République, it means La République still get some authority over we. If we were teachers, then we would depend for them for pay. We not understand. Now question then the way we get for ask ourselves. Now who them go teach what picking them? And now who go pay the people where they go teach what picking them? Now our government, the Amazonian government, or na La République. See, La République self no say them no fit do anything for send what picking them back for school. Them no say them don't fuck up. They want just try to create an atmosphere where then go put some few picking them for some places them. They go send army, they go gather them. Like for inside Bamenda, for inside Boya, for some kind of places. Then they go can't take camera tomorrow. They videotape them. They say, oh, now see life don't be normal. Places don't be normal. Picking they don't go back for school. We don't kill that amber fighter them. All things don't be normal. Then the international community go to say, okay, no need for we for come inside, for come stop the fight, for we for come judge una, because all things don't be normal. I be telling I say this problem with La République, it dey like a problem for man and woman inside house, where they don't born picking them, but them not get marriage certificate. They don't fight, the woman don't come out, you don't go take your own house, it is stay for your own house. Then La République, then the other massa now, it dey for your own house. But the woman, if you want chop, it tongue and say, Massa, give me money. If the woman want pay house rent, it talk, Massa, give me money. It means that the woman still be dependent on that man. So if we talk so one go send one picking them for school, men and La République teacher they go teach them, men and La République pay the teachers them, it means say we'll never be independent from La République. Yes. It means say we'll still depend on La République. Instead, me I go talk say, when I know say we'll get our own raw materials, we'll pay our own tax for inside Amazonia. We'll get for fight hard now and develop structures where now we go to collect our own tax now for inside Amazonia. We'll get Amazonia National Treasury. We'll get Amazonia Bank where we will make them now say people where them go to pay tax, them go to pay, we go to put them for bank. And when peace don't be now, when we say United Nations and America, they don't can enter. Say war no go be, they no go to keep people. We go send picking them for school. We go to take now that money we don't put them inside Amazonia bank. Now we go choose our own Amazonian teachers them, make them teach picking them, and we go give them our own curriculum. Wait way want me the picking the learner. No be wait way La République want me the picking the learner. Because now people where them the talk say man will go send our picking them for school. They want say make them go learn now wait way La République want me the picking the learner. No be true we want them because La République go send his own teachers and make they go teach that picking only bad things them. And now exactly the problem them this way it be make what picking them be come out for school. Now I go come in now say for this 4 years plus we don't fight, we don't die, don't kill what they don't kill what people them don't kill we for nothing. We don't lose. If we go send picking them back for school. That means say the thing will be the fight for will never get one picking they don't die. They don't lose 4 years for nothing. That for say I go lost 4 years for nothing. I better lost 5 years for something. Yes. Listen, that for say we can't lose 4 years with picking and not be now for house and never they go school for nothing. Then go back now. Imagine say picking will be there for Form 1 4 years ago. They will put you for which class now? Now he began for there for Form 5. They will put you back for Form 1. You don't lost 4 years for nothing. But I prefer for lost 5 years. Then when I come and say I don't get my own country, but if I finish school one day, I go work. I go live inside. I not go to go school at the fear say some person go come kill me, go come kill my picking them. Papa and mommy them. I will make we judge this matter. But when I reason this matter very well, I don't tell when I say, not be all my way they can't say Ambazonia, it day for Ambazonia. How you go to say you there for Ambazonia? See the way they kill are picking them. See the way we suffer. They don't burn all schools them. They don't burn all villages. They don't even kill some of our teachers them. Some papa them for picking them. They don't capture them, go put them for prison, kill them. Some picking them when them be students themselves. They don't take them, go kill them, go throw them for La Republic prison. Then they suffer for day. Then they can't tell you so. Oh, after 4 years we don't fight. May that thing stop. They say when I go back for school. Then the woman will go back for school. Then take we say we be mumu them. Then take we say we be fools. Then take we say we be shit no white lass. These people them actually think say we be na fools. Country people. Papa and mommy them. Then you go get some people where them go call themselves so they be activists them for Ambazonia. Them go call themselves say them there for Ambazonia. Then be Ambazonia picking them. Them go can't join La Republique. Say make them convince what suffering people, may they send picking them for which kind of school? For that school where they don't burn them? May who go teach them? May La Republique go teach them? May who pay people where they go teach them? La Republique? That means we deceive ourselves, say we don't be free or we'll be separate from La Republique. And then the deception that will not go allow them for this revolution. See, they're not going to call we again the second time so we'll be Anglophones then. Because when they do these things, then they try to do them for see say we go fall for their trap. Oh, they go laugh. Macron and Pobia, they go drink beer. They say, ce sont les anglophones. A first fall is not a second fall, country people. Yes, now true say education good. Yes, now true say now bad things say picking them there for house. Yes, now true say you know fine me picking them should not has another go school. Yes, but wait till we make those picking them come out for school. They come for house. It never be soft. So the picking them need to go back for school. If you be say snake there for your house. And they chop people for house. And they chop people for house. You run for that house because a snake there inside. You say neighbor, snake there for my house. Snake. All neighbor they come, they enter house, they see baby snake boomer. You don't open more up. You wait for chop. Person for killer. Then you stay for outside 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. The snake still there inside house. Snake never die, they never kill him. They tell you say, my man, you know say for stay for outside, go do you. You know fine. Go back for your house. Go enter for day. Where the snake still there, they wait you for chop you. You go enter for that house? No. You must find way even if you take gun for shoot that snake kill him. Or if you take rubber gun for kill that snake. Before you go make sure say that snake don't die well. Even when you don't shoot the snake don't fall for down. You see the snake it shake. You go still take long stick. You shake him. You go make sure say the snake don't die. You move that snake out of that house before you go enter for that house. You should done. You say yes. You feel sleep for that house. Why? Because that snake be make you come out. The thing where be make what picking them leave school they vex. It never be solved. It dey like that snake. It's still there inside the house. The problem never be solved. Why some people they come tell we now say no we give up. You see, what we call that name say coalition for surrender. Some people know they understand what that one mean. Coalition, that people they don't join together for surrender. For give up. for this fight. They don't give up from this fight. They don't tire the fight. Now them don't go take money for La Republique. For can spoil the fight. And for can spoil we who would fight the fight. For can discourage we. Now why then would them call them say coalition for surrender? Because they surrender. How you go imagine say the team who would fight for and who would fight against, it never change. We never get them. Them can't tell you say we'll go back for school. That means if they don't surrender the fight, you be left house, you be left school because of a problem. Now they tell me you surrender, me you go back, go enter, go to live with that problem. Country people, Papa and Mommy them. I don't ask you all these questions. The thing will be make we come out for school. You don't be solved. If we want to send our picking them for school, what about the one them way? They don't burn all their schools, them those villages, those towns, where all schools them don't be born, houses don't be born. Who said the people them go stay? Who said they go learn book? Or picking the way they don't kill their papa them and their mommy them. Who go pay their school fees? Who go take care for them? The refugee them when they for Nigeria. What will happen for them? May they come back to they go join school. Now when me see the problem now, now me say if you be say when I see the game, you go mean I see the refugee they go say oh they go back now one go for school. Now when La Republique go come talk now say oh when I see the refugees them they come back. School they go on. All things they fine. Problem no there. No need for one man for can enter for judge the matter with the Ambazonia. When I see her. Me and you will not say inside La Republique don't become bankrupt so they no get money for pay their own teachers them. La Republique no get money for pay their own government workers. You believe saying they go get that money for pay what teachers and when they go teach picking for Ambazonia? No. Then you want use Nakoni, Wayo, for manipulate people, say all things don't be fine. Picking they don't go back for school. Refugees they don't come back for house. Now they go take those pictures them. They go take camera. They make the televise them. They put enough for television. Say oh, northwest and southwest as them they call we. Say all things don't be fine. Now they go be now say all our fight we don't fight for this 4 year plus. Now for this. See Papa Mommy them. I don't tell when I plenty time say any man will still listen for Eric Tato. Any man will still listen for Ellis Smith, for Ayuktabe. All these people them now very let me say the man it waste time. Because these people don't show we see them be devil. Imagine say Ayuktabe Julius and he own picking them, he so against them. He own that their group what they call and say Manu Kabana, all a few what they call and say South African Kabana. Them don't she don't now for spoil the revolution. Them they toss me picking them go back for school. For which kind of school? Imagine Ayuk Julius Tabe where he claim say he been an Amazonian president. When I ask you say if that picking them they go back for school, now who go pay the teachers and when they go teach them? Now who go teach them? Which curriculum where you don't present them for say they go use them for teach what picking them? No nothing. You don't go open a Kondingi mafia group, them then are only for create confusion, and now they don't give up on the revolution, then they talk say me were picking them go back for school for La Republique. When I see the shame, brothers and sisters, Papa and Mommy them, will not fall for that trap. They not go call you again say and do fools them. I don't ask you now all these questions them. I want to ask them for yourself. Some more time I go open the line, some of you now wanna call when I talk about that. But make I enter the part B for this discussion for today. So that when I enter this part B, we go fit for understand. Now, Papa and Mommy them. 2 days ago, we be launch them for ABC Amber TV. That BB2 what they call and say humanitarian draft. Now, this Amazonian humanitarian draft. When I remember say before the draft one come, we be get some women, them Amazonian women, them when them become meet up, they be shown for television. They bring other women them from other parts of the world where them can't talk for this Amazonian problem. Them can't talk for this wahala. Now we some one of that woman, they went some white man woman for that side for South America. He talks say they never over hear about the Amazonian trouble. They for life for help because them two them don't fight war so they win their government. Yes. So them go life for help we. He say he go find out will do more publicity so that make people them hear about our trouble. When them children they fight we so that them go support we. Me, Mr. Nanchop, I be hear that talk, it be sweet my heart. I be look, I'm saying, now good talk that. Now very good talk. So me, I be happy. Papa and mommy them. I think say we'll get for the work towards that direction. Because plenty people them there for this way they get for hear our situation, them get for hear our cry, them get for hear our problem, so that they go help we. And now why that way we get for present for them why humanitarian situation. What did that one mean? Why humanitarian situation means say the way where people they suffer. When I see how them they kill our people, they were refugees them. They go see them while picking them not they go school. They don't burn their schools them. They picking them they suffer. We get for make and make the international community see that and make them see them very well. Then they come enter into the matter. They help, they fight for move like Republic. For Sika say, if this kind of thing not happen, we'll not go see no change. You see, Papa and Mommy them. Now, for finish for talk for the humanitarian draft, me, Mr. Nanchop, I don't talk say, we for this platform with them, they call them say Amber Voice, where would they talk for way all Ambazonian people they want them, all man for independence want them. I don't talk say we go do something, we go raise big money for support una. Me I want say time get for reach for the revolution way. All our mommy and papa them where they for Ganzuro every month them go get place where any man fi go they go take gari, take rice, take salt, take sugar, take tomatoes. That one would they call and say Nanchop's widows walk with all the widows. You know, make a show on some story. Before, I don't always do it. So now, I don't look at the before this trouble one come. I do always look widows them for some churches them for some areas them. I go look end of the year. I go gather some money from all my money where I don't work. I dey keep some small percent for that money. When end of year reach, it go don't be na baby money. I go send them, or myself I go gather orphanage them. I don't go call those orphanage their names them, but they know, and I get those images and videos. They still there for my archive. I go visit all those orphanage them. I go buy them big things and buy them. The picking the way them get for go school, buy them school things them, give them money them for the whole year. I will go meet up all those mommy the way they don't lost their master them, those widows them. For churches them, for area them, I could give them small money, give them, chop them, buy them, repair them, buy them, help them. We fit do this kind of thing for the whole of Ambazonia, for all man, any village. Because if you look for inside Ambazonia, any village inside Ambazonia get at least 10 person for one man country. If each of these 10 person for one man country, they go to bring even $100 every month, now $1,000. They go to say they go to make their village food center. Village food center. Now we miss it. For that village food center, every month when they send this money, some particular people for that village, they go wake up, they buy rice, buy beans, buy oil, buy soup, they go put all man for village go can take small. For say person way you not get picking for one man country, it to go the profit. Person way because not all man get picking for one man country for inside village. By so doing, would they help our people somehow? We not go just let them be on their own. You do understand me? I did see all these people that they conduct chest from social media, then get money, then get company, then they earn $5,000 every week. It not be of any use if you not use that money and those things for help the poor people back home. So for this one humanitarian draft, I know say Ambazonians them they give money and they be very good-hearted people. I know one overbonded them now for this thing. Now, by the way, I don't develop some strategy. We will go use them now. I want to present for that strategy. We go use this strategy for do it, for get money, for help our people. Now, I want to click for the share button. If you never click for the share button, you know go make some person hear this thing I want to talk now for help this revolution and for help our people. Not forget you there for one man country. You there for some place. You there fine. You get work. You get job. But some person they now for Ganzoro as they talk, even Gary for drinking over get. So if we make wins way through this two I want to talk I want to introduce them this strategy, we go to get money even once a while. We go help this our people, help this mommy and papa them, for our villages them, for our towns them. Even as a man would make say every week would put Gary bucket say So small village go get even like 10 bag gari or 4 bag gari. People go take gari for they put them for house. We go make sure say before one declare lockdown, we go make say gari bucket. I want we go give them name say Nanchop's gari bucket. Yes. We go me say anytime lockdown one be or at the beginning of the week or at the beginning of the month. Poor people for village. If you go get even a gari on a rice, and man go take a bucket, put it inside, even a 1 bucket, put them for house. If we say lockdown there for 1 week, people go buy na only sugar, they get their gari and they look their water, they feel survive. Una see? Because all these things and when they happen, we got to make sure say ground zero at least they be sustained and supported by we, so that they not go easily give up. That the ideology that for Nanchop's gari bucket. Now, make some person know you say Nanchop's gari bucket, it say, oh, wait till Mr. Nanchop they talk. You know they contribute no money for Mr. Nanchop. We get the county by counties, we get the LGA by LGA. As a matter of fact, you get your village, gather your, use yourself as a talk for you. Gather your own village people who wanna come up for the same area. More wanna start this work. I the only give na the idea, but the work no wanna go do am, and now we go do am. So for this IG humanitarian draft, where I be talk saying na only 2 way they don't launch am. Now all we got for put our hands together will make this thing become effective. How? Now after I don't click for the share button, I explain for how we go do. I be don't talk say plenty Ambazonians them the way them they stay for countries them when no man don't know what they happen for their country. Some of una when they go church, even for una church, you never ever go talk one day say, oh, you want to talk about your problem, you talk about what they happen for your country. You never ever do them. Your church never ever gather one day, they pray for your country. And imagine every Sunday you do put offering for that church. Every Sunday you do it, you do pay tithes for that church. Why your offertory and your tithes? He gave those offertory and tithes them. Now money where you get for the help for do good work and the work of God. And one of the work of God now for take care for the poor, for take care for the afflicted. Yes. So I be don't talk say every Ambazonian way they go church when a Christian, every Ambazonian when a Muslim, every Ambazonian, maybe you do work for some institutions. Some of them they work for institutions them way now very good institutions. Some of them are institutions where they get power plenty for talk about our trouble. But you never ever go cry for your big man, say, big man, look what you my people they do. My people they suffer. Help my people. Help me with your big man power for my people. Imagine say you do work for United Nations, you never go talk for your boss. You do work for charity or these charity organizations, people don't know where to your own people they go through. You do work for hospital. Most of that hospital the way you do work for, you be nurse. That hospital them, you do work for daycare. Then they take care for people. You do go help take care for people, but they don't know which way your own people for your village, where your mommy and your papa them they go through. They say charity begins at home. Me, Mr. Nanchop, and one other person we don't help me, we don't do the work for background. We don't develop PowerPoints for sharing for all Ambazonians them. This PowerPoint, it carry what trouble and what suffer and pictures them. Now, anybody way, if you want me to send you that PowerPoint, I beg you, even if you don't write me before, write me again. Look my number for screen, and my number this for down here. Now in this for here. And my number this for here. Put this my number for your phone now at the talk. Right, and they say Mr. Nanchop. Write me, say you want that PowerPoint. So that you don't go waste time again for prepare the PowerPoint. This PowerPoint, you go only take them for a church. If you got laptop, you connect them, they put them for Beamer. You show and say, look to it to him, my people they go through. And we already get a fixed letter where you go use them for apply for help. Maybe for your church, for your organization, for whatsoever. We get a fixed letter where you go only put the address for your church, maybe not for your pastor, or not for your boss, or not for your company, or not for whosoever. Maybe not a good friend where you get plenty money. You go only put your name and address. You give them for you. You explain for you the problem. It will go read them. For there, you go get links where if you see pictures and images and all the suffering for our people. So that them feel help we for pay in some more money. Them feel help we for bring in money. Yes. Imagine say we get now. I look now we get 300 plus. I say almost 350 Ambazonians where they wash me. If all una go for una church, una take this document from me, una go for una church, una go for una workplace, for the hospital, because most of these hospitals them are Christian hospitals them. Una go for all these areas and una go to say my people they suffer genocide, them need help. Imagine say each of these hospital or church, they do special offering for church. It come on $100. For these 350 people where they watch me, just imagine $100 times 350. How much money we don't get for support our people back home? Now BB money. Now BB, that one about $35,000. We don't get for support. You see how much money don't come in one time. So we not get for relearn all these small efforts and for do them. You just get for take the bonus. Go meet your pastor. You say, Pastor, something there for my heart. I want member church people them. They support my people. The refugees them. Wow, people, look. United Nations, they don't care about we. They don't care about those refugees them. As a matter of fact, them they even use those refugees them for make their money for themselves. Like inside Nigeria, with the years say those people them they talk me them give them money. When them give them money for the refugees them they take and chop them. Me and you will not say Nigeria be so corrupt. We not fit allow our mommy and our picking them and our papa them for another man in hand for take care for them. When we too we try our best for take care for them. So me I look and say this IG humanitarian job now good thing. We get brothers and sisters them inside prison. You just say La Republic they give them chop? No. Now me and you we must knock our head for give them chop. So one of the way we get for knock our head, we must present their suffering for our friends them. May they help you. See, friend will not help you in time of trouble, no be good friend. That church will don't pay your tithes, you don't give in offering. Now when you need their help, if them no fee can support you for Amazonia, no be good church that. Yes. So now the strategy that we talk about, may we think how we will approach our churches and our youth centers and our workplaces and our hospital centers and our organizations, then we will get them around we. If you need the document, we already have fixed documents. I will send those documents for you now free. Now my number down for screen, only take my number, write me for WhatsApp, send me your email address, I will send them for you today. You get them. You go talk to your pastor maybe next Sunday or maybe next 2 Sunday. This you need 5 minutes. Make you present something for front church. You go present and they go see them. Then go talk to me, they do special offering for your people. This is good. Now so if you help your own brothers and sisters then. Papa and mommy them. Brothers and sisters then. I want to thank you now. Because I believe so you don't understand me. And I don't encourage say we'll get widows them. Where they don't lost their master and they are picking them for this revolution. We also get to remember them. Remember for your village, for your town. Remember those orphans there. Them they already suffer before this revolution. Now them they suffer still. No stop for give them something. No stop. Make all we will put our hands together for do something. Yes. Now I go end for here for today and I go open the lines. Make people them call. I say, Mary one call now for contribute. Make it call. As he say, some people don't start they call me several I be there live. But now I go open them. Make people them call. Now as he say, 2 people don't call me. I call this man back. Make it talk with to we. Maybe get them for check around for week. And then lines will be open for the first thing we'll be talk about schools. If you be say you want to contribute about that, you want to talk for that topic, if you call in, you talk about the topic. Okay. So now come you and be the call. I don't get you now on the line. Countryman, you be willing for
Hello?
Yes. 1 year which you get up for tell me my brother.
Hello to Mr. Nanchop.
Yes sir. Would hear you, Papa?
You hear me?
Very well.
Okay. I'll be very happy because you don't mention some points for there where it really strike me for inside. That point where you talk say they want go for school now say who go pay the teacher them, who go now where they go the teach them and now for which school them. Because we be starting revolution now back school issue too we declare with independence. So the people the way they talk say me people that sick go for school now, now just another proof for sure say this what they do with the Republic. Now another proof for sure say they will Republic, they dey recruit La Republic lawyers them and other kind things. Now so I just tell Ambina people to say, you gonna be follow these people them, you gonna know say they don't already go for this side. So me will try way for people to pick for do. I thank you plenty.
Wonderful. Thank you, countryman. Yes. What brother don't talk am. I will talk about that matter for school. We see some people when them they claim say they do with we, and they talk say, oh, what picking them must go back for school. Maybe picking they go back for school. I don't ask them a simple question: who go pay the teachers them? Which they go teach the picking them? Who go? Which curriculum they go use them for teach what picking them? Who go teach what picking them? La République teachers, La République curriculum, La République go pay them. You know if you work like that. You know if you work like that. That one are deceptive thoughts. Those are those snakes them amongst us. I don't tell them, I say these people them don't give up for the revolution. Then they go take money for La République for can't deceive we. Country people, I go round up now. I go round up and no say today other people them they come up for life. Come with Paul along be right and say to the come up. Yes. And so as I talk Papa and Mommy them, more when I allow that question they may sink. More when I look for a conscience, country people, and more we not allow ourselves to be deceived. I thank you now when I don't watch me today for Amber Voice. And tomorrow, me and Common UN will come up for 7:30 Amber time for evening. 7:30 Amber time tomorrow evening. Me and Common UN will go be live for here. So remember not miss the show tomorrow. And with that being said, I will talk say una goodbye for now and see una tomorrow, country people. As I talk, any way you want those PowerPoints them, you want the appeal letter, you want all those documents then, write me. Now my WhatsApp this. Write me for WhatsApp. We go send them for